are back! Hey! Thank you very much for hanging out through that little break, you guys. So we are going to go and resolve these roundabouts. I don't know, I got it in my head, it was like, right, one way is over here. Like, right, you have to actually be able to both enter and leave a roundabout. Because it's going to have all one ways coming into it. That would not have worked out. See that we got a one way there. Alright, we've got a proper two-way there. Two-way there, two-way there. Good. So, let's go and get our two-way streets going on. We're going to have to start upgrading some of these streets to be the more pretty ones relatively soon. Come in sort of over there. And again here, like that. Proper two-way streets there. This is a two-way street as well that we're going to have kind of kick in over there. Actually, I think I'm going to do... Could even have a dead end here. No, I'll do a corner that way. This one here, instead of connecting up here, I'm going to have to curve around and connect up over there. Like so. And we might not make this a four-way roundabout. What we'll do is have a three-way one. I think that's lovely. Sounds working okay, right? I got it on? Yep, there we go. Good. And this one over here, I think I might move this one. I sort of, was plopping things down randomly, just to try to come up with a bit more of a fluid layout. I still want another roundabout, but we need to move it a little bit more. So you can right-click to rotate it, but you can also hold down the right mouse button, and then you can sort of freely rotate to some sort of angle that you're happy with. Say something like this, and then you can still move it around, and it'll keep that angle. So I'm going to do that sort of thing there. Use my small roads, connect it there. Connect it there. Just make it a little bit of a curve, like so. And here, I'll curve it around. Trying to be a little too fancy here. Let's actually start from the other side. Come out that way. Bend sort of down. Yeah, it's looking alright-ish. And maybe what I'll do is I'll end up with some like local neighborhoods that come out sort of like that. And we can have another sort of straightish line that goes up this way. Like so. Alright. Okay, oh, and we need to connect up our road up in the north. King of the North! The road in the north! Right around here. I mean, there's not a compass on the screen as far as I can tell, so I'm arbitrarily calling this direction north because that's sort of the direction we started off in, but it doesn't have to be that way. Alright, so we've got this whole structure put down. We got a lot of money to spend. We're still paused right now, so let's go ahead and unpause that. Now, the question is, we have high-density zones available now. Do we want to use them, and where? Well, I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is make maybe like an office area over here. We've got our new office zones. These offices count effectively, they're like industrial zones. Lots of jobs being had. They do not supply any sort of commercial product to people. So people can't go and shop in offices. But they do work there. Let's go and drag that out. Let's actually use the paint bucket tool, I think, for this one. So we'll make some big office zones over here. There's not much in the way of demand for industrial right now, which is to say what these offices are. But I think there will be, and we'll be happy that we've got them. There we go, something like that. We do need a bit more commercial, so I'm going to go ahead and put down some high-density commercial around here too, because I think that'll all look good together. The high-density commercial and the high-density office. Well, office is just office. It's not high-density. It'll get bigger though. We'll do that, and then I'll throw in a little bit more commercial zoning here, here, and here. Maybe along the roads here as well. Oh, we're a small city! 8,500 population. We've unlocked trains, more policies, and the train stations, and the hydro plant, which is a very good source of electricity. However, you need to make sure you've got the right water source. It's one of the things that is slightly unintuitive right now. Alright, now that we've got that, let's go and marquee like massive amounts of... This is all going to be... Well, I don't know if it's all going to be high density. No. Let's put our high density residential on the outside of this loop here. I'm getting a bloop bloop. Oh, it's from Marina. Yes! Yeah, Marina was pointing out we can upgrade roads to get some more density. I forgot that was the other request, though. So what we can do is, say on one of these normal two-ways, I can upgrade it to or instead of a 2-lane, I can go to a 4-lane, or even a 6-lane, right, like this. And I can beautify it. Instead of having the normal 2-lane, is I can upgrade it to, say, the tree-lined 2-lane, for example. We can do that. You can't upgrade from a 2-way street to a 1-way street, which I would kind of like. I'd also really like it if... when you had the 1-way tool selected and the upgrade is if you clicked on an existing 1-way, if you clicked and maybe inverted the 1-way sense. But as is, it's not the end of the world, but it's like a little user interface thing that would that would be so nice. Maybe that's my wish list. That the ability to see the resources while you build, and also the ability to swap road directions. Those are my wish lists. But they're pretty small little things. Let's go ahead and spread this around here. Lots of water. Whoops. So we have built a lot. This is very expensive. It's going to take a long time for it to all be populated. And very soon we're going to have to start worrying about services there. Also, by growing so quick, it means you can't really... You're making a lot of assumptions about the traffic flow, which may or may not be accurate, right? I might have ended up just making something that's going to be a disaster once these places fill in. So it's a bit nuts to try. Are we producing enough electricity and enough water? Just barely on the water. We are at full budget for those things. I'm going to go ahead and increase my taxes everywhere to like 10%. I think my city is awesome enough that people will be happy to do that. We can always provide tax relief in certain zones as well. That's one of the things we've just recently unlocked. If I go to, say, this zone here and go to policies, I can go and either increase or lower taxes for various types of zoning in those areas. Power will be a little dicey over here until everything sort of connects up and becomes contiguous. Meanwhile, though, let's go ahead and get, this is my sewage output flow. So let's go a little bit more on the sewage and a little bit more water intake over here in the top. Let's go like that, and then that'll have to be attached to the pipe. There we go. Meanwhile, I'm going to eat a little bit of my breakfast. Ham and cheese, that's all it is. Oh, everyone's freaking out about water. Oh, there's none power. Oh, no, there's power. I broke the power connection. So now no one has any water, and they're all going to die and leave the city. Okay, I think we're fine. Woo! Where's my chat at? Your random placement of miscellaneous areas isn't getting me an understanding what kind of theme you're keeping to. Theme. I think you're putting too much thought into my competence in this game. Oh no, the Statue of Industry is on fire. That's very bad. I do have a fire station nearby. I think it'll be okay. We are going to need more fire and police services and all kinds of things over here at some point. I've got enough money right now that we could do it. I don't feel like building the big one. I like having a lot of small local services. I'm going to go ahead and tuck them. No, let's go ahead and have it here. It can respond in multiple directions a little easier. I'll preemptively put down a police station as well, keep the crime a little bit low. We will probably want another medical clinic somewhere over here. Let me put it on the other side. And we'll probably want one more graveyard as well, which, yeah, I'll put it right over here. And at some point, we're going to want more education. Especially with these office buildings, it's going to be very important to get our education up. In fact, we're going to want a university relatively soon. So right now, we have one elementary school and one high school over here. Both are well over capacity. We don't have a university yet. Yeah, let's get this stuff going. Let's get a school and a high school. And we'll also get down our first university. This is relatively high density, most of this stuff, so it's going to be a good place to put it, if any. Maybe right over here. It's already occupied, and we'd be overriding a few of our offices. 75 grand to put down, and quite expensive to run as well. At almost 2 grand a week, but gonna make a lot of people very happy. Look at this, even way over here, they're like, oh, that sounds pretty good. And yeah, we're gonna try to push the education. Right now, not that many people are eligible for university, and I think it's because we haven't had that many people graduate high school is part of an issue. But we've got it now, which is good. Soon we will want to start kicking in some public transit. And yes, this is a poop river. Everything over here. Just not very attractive. Someone was asking if there's any way to clean water, and there isn't currently. Not once it's already polluted. However, we can switch all our sewage outflow to this building later on, the water treatment plant. We just have to unlock it. We can use that. It'll clean most of the pollution out of the water. If we build a couple of these, what's the capacity? 120,000 cubic meters. This is also 120,000. So we'd have to build 3 water treatment plants to replace our 3 water drain pipes. They're twice as expensive to run, but then you would get some clean water. Still, like, slightly polluted. It's like it eliminates something like 80% of it, which is still pretty good. So one thing I will say on this map, we have unlocked hydropower, but having played on this map, I can tell you that this river here is a little bit too lazy to put a dam on. It won't actually produce any power. However, the one in the distance here, which we can't quite zoom into, this is a bigger river, much faster moving, and if we look here, we zoom in, you can see that it's kind of a curve. It's actually like almost a quasi-waterfall that's happening here. And the amount of water combined with the fact that it's flowing a lot faster and a lot harder means that we can run a dam here, and it'll produce like hundreds of megawatts of power. Dams are really, really good. It doesn't tell you the maintenance here or the price because it depends on how big you drag it out. Like if I do sort of a test drag over here, you can see here it costs 100 grand, but the estimated production currently it says 300. But again, as is, that will not work on this particular river because the water flow is not quite enough. They might, I don't know if some of those metrics are going to change in the release, but from my experience, it doesn't seem to work on this river. But on this one, it is a beast and might make like 700 megawatts or something ridiculous. I'm going to have some more lunch. Can you expand this? Yes. We've already expanded it once, and I can continue to expand it. I just, right now, I'm not even close to filling my current area, so I'm not rushing to expand. But if we want to solve our power problems, I could just expand north and then put a dam across that river, which maybe I should do. Make this Belgium intersection. What does that look like? Whoa! Yeah, I don't have the skill to make anything that pretty. Sorry. Do the dam create a reservoir behind them? Yes, the water is dynamic. Well, create a reservoir. The water level will increase. If you dam up over here, you'll see the water level increase behind it. It's amazing. And one of the things, if I dam up over here, that's exactly what the problem is. There's not enough water flow, and there's enough, I don't know, other rivers back here or something like that, that what happens is the water basically just ends up backing up, and you end up with basically like kind of a stagnant lake back here. And then it dries up. Everything's downstream of the dam just ends up drying up. That's why here there's so much water flow that it doesn't. We can keep letting water through the dam, generate power, and it never dries up properly. More breakfast/lunch. I don't usually like eating on stream, but it's going to be a long enough stream, and I don't really want to stop for a proper lunch, so there we go. All right. What are we doing here? Oh. Check this traffic. This is not a good structure. Oh my god. Right, because heavy traffic. We do have this alternate route for things, but right now all my heavy traffic and passengers are going there. We need a better intersection. Because what's happening is all these trucks that want to go this way, we have to basically do one of these, but for the other side. So, let's figure this out here. God, I'm bad at this. So, if we take off this way... What do you mean space already occupied? By what? There we go. We'll go double high. This is going to be crazy. Oh, I might have to go higher. No, we just need a place to put the posts. Okay, we just have to figure out where to put the posts, is all. Alright, what I could do is preemptively... Oh no, it does have to be higher. Or not. Oh, the trees! The trees are screwing everything up. Goddamn trees. Well, I might be wrong. It might not be the trees. There might be something going on with some of the curves. Okay, I can go there. I'm convinced that we're way too high up, though. Hey, Tattered Monk, thank you very much for subscribing. Let's bring it down one level, and then build that again. Oh, no, it is a height thing. Go back up, build it across here. Okay, so we got that. And what we're looking to do is to land somewhere over there. So we're going to have to... I can bring it down now. And then over. And then switch to a slightly more fluid route. We're going to break our cable. Alright. Now we're going to convince people to start using that. Bulldoze this. Can we connect from here to there? Yes. Let's try to make it a little bit smoother. Just for looks. Oh. Or maybe I'll just accept the fact that we'll have a stupid looking corner. I'm bad at these ramps, ladies and gentlemen. I am horrible at it. Well, they should function. They just look like crap. I can't run a power line through there. That's interesting. It makes sense. Let's run the power over here instead. Like that. And then connect up there. Good. And then you can really just get rid of this stuff to save a little bit of money. Because you do have to pay upkeep on your power lines. Okay, now we'll take the current cars that are in their way, still have their route, but now, there we go. Okay. Look at this mess! It's awful. Oh, I'm so bad at these. There must be a much, much more elegant way of handling this, but we'll see how it goes. Still a bit of a bottleneck here, just because we have so many trucks that are trying to come into town. Having this industrial area way over here is double plus on good. What I could do, if I buy the area over here, I can make a road that goes to the industrial area, and I could ban heavy trucks over here. The other thing to do is we don't have the sea shipping yet, but we do have trains. There's a train track, just south. If we expand south or west, either way, we will gain access to the train tracks. And what we can do is encourage the business to deliver its cargo there. That way, most of the heavy trucks will no longer be running along this route. Oh, the traffic is fixed already. Look at this. Look at this, you guys. Yes, I'm good at this game. Alright, we will have to build a dam really soon. We don't have a ton of electricity. People want to see it. I think a dam would be excellent. We can buy multiple pieces of land. So tell you what, let's assume, no matter what's going to happen, we're going to go north, aren't we? Oh, we're going to have to buy 2 chunks of land. Okay, tell you what, instead of going north, let's buy this, and then we can build a dam there. 7,500. 9,200. Okay. So we still don't have train access, and we can't buy another piece of land right now until we grow anymore. So no trains yet. But our traffic problem is okay. Suzgafur, thank you very much for subscribing. Oh, there is a train track way up here. I'm not sure. Well, we can build rail. We can build our own rail off of this. We'd have to cut into town over here because we don't own this spot. Now, I think the train's going to have to wait a little bit longer one way or another. But let's go and do a dam. We've got tons of cash. So we're going to build the damn dam. Estimated production, 1,600 megawatts. Now, the only question is here, that's such a tall dam. It's not going to produce anything, basically, until it fills up. Potentially. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's give it a try. We're going to spend 200,000 bucks on a dam I'm currently not 100% sure is going to function. It says not operating right now, but it'll start to accumulate the water over here. And since the water level is higher everywhere else, I think we're still going to be okay. Like, it's important that your dam basically sits beneath the water level. That's sort of kind of how it works in real life. I mean, I'm not describing it very well. But you build dams at places like waterfalls, because it's also worth noting it's basically a bridge. So we can extend this road out. I will leave the road off for now and instead build a big power line system. Oops. Let's actually use the power line tools. Connect it up over here. Good. Now, you can see here, right now, the water's still not flowing. It's accumulating in a reservoir behind it. Assuming this will properly fill up, water should start coming out and pouring out. We just have to wait for it to finish filling on the other side. Is it possible that this is going to overflow its banks? The answer is yes. I have done that before, where I built a dam and that ended up overflowing the river and flooding my town. Come on, baby. Fill up. Generate power. You can do it. I know it works on this map, but I think I built it up here before, which is more where the hill is. I'm worried that this is a little too flat and level, and it's just going to turn into a lake. Because water drains into the ground is what happens. So if it's not filling the area too fast enough, the water will simply just get absorbed into the ground and go away. We may have to move the dam, which will basically... I guess we should have bought this tile and that tile. Well, we'll leave it alone for a second and see if it kicks in. You don't need a road to it. I don't think so. I don't believe you actually need a road. I may be wrong. Hold on. Hold on. You're right. I may be wrong about this. We may need a road. So let's go ahead and extend it down here and connect it both ways. I might be wrong. That power is technically connected here. Good. Nope. We'll come back. I'm still hoping. The water level is still rising. I can see it on the shore here. We may have to move the dam. Alright, meanwhile, town over here. Looking okay. This, we're not connected here, but eventually... Are we not zoned anywhere? We did not zone these areas. We're still looking for residential. Let's go. Lots of high-density residential. Oh, marquee tool. All up in here. Might be a little too much. We'll see how it goes. I should rezone a little bit of this to commercial. Let's build some commercial along here and here. When Totally Moo gets here, I think he'll be here in about a half an hour for our chat. If I don't have the dam working, I'll ask him for advice on the dam and see how that goes. All right, lots of zones. People move in. Yay! Oh, and there we go. We've got electricity over there. Check the dam. I think it's too far downriver. I think it's just too close. It's basically sitting in the ocean. And that's the thing, in real life, if you have your dam just basically sitting in the ocean, there's no water flow. Oh, I think I've got to build it up here. I got hope. I got hope. I didn't build it upside down. That's the way it works. If the dam were curved the other way, we wouldn't get the strength of it. It's got to have the egg shape pointing uphill. Sometimes the water mechanics are too awesome. Oh, there we go. Look, 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 look. We're starting to get power. This reservoir has filled up enough. The water level is indeed high enough, and enough is still coming down the mountains. Over 400 megawatts. 500. I'm pretty sure we don't need the road connection. I think it just needs to exist and, you know, be connected to power. Although, I think technically it'll generate power, even if it's not connected to a power line. Can we see 600 megawatts? It did predict. It figured it would probably do about 700, but that prediction is not necessarily accurate. Okay, look at this, guys. Now we have unlimited power for the rest of the game, basically. Well, that's not true. We will use this all up as our city continues to grow. It's also really cheap. we're paying about half as much for this power, assuming I got my math right. If I do 3,200 divided by 700, we're paying currently 4.5, and it's still going up. We're currently paying less, so it'll end up being around $4 per megawatt, which is less than half the price of our wind power. Dams are awesome. Big investment, but they're awesome. I'm going to go and turn off the... Ooh, fire. Where's my coal power plant? That's the incinerator. Or not coal, oil. Oh, I built it here? Damn. I'm going to turn this off. No reason to have it on. It's going to make people happier, a little bit less pollution. We're overkilling power as is. I don't have a policy for power or anything stupid like that. Nope, good. So much power. Yeah, we're consuming 200. The dam by itself is producing over 800. Oh my god, 1,500. I can turn off all my windmills and save a little bit more power. I mean, I'm making plenty of money right now, so it's fine. But there we go. The dam. Beautiful. And this place is full of water again. 1,600 megawatts is an output. And you can see the water level. Like, have you noticed? It's way up here. It used to be, like, quite a bit lower. So it's all dynamic water. So sometimes it's a bit of delay, and sometimes you can put the dam in the wrong place. But when it works well. 1,600 megawatts. So we're paying about $2 per megawatt now. So, one downside, if you do use this bridge, which I actually don't recommend because it's only going to be like the 2 lanes of traffic ever. So you want to make sure you have an alternate. Luckily, we do have the highway over here, so we're just not going to zone anything around here. Awesome sauce. Okay. And our city here is growing. We're starting to get our high-density commercial, residential, and our office buildings. Let's take a look at the zoning screen. So these are our office buildings over here, for example. Top Banking employs 8 workers. 3 are educated, 4 well-educated, and 1 highly educated. So they're perfectly happy because they've got all their education going on. Syrian just resubscribed for 5 months in a row. Hey, thanks to the resub there, Syrian. Oh my god, garbage. We're getting a garbage pile up. Garbage mode. Yeah. What are we going to do about this one? We got a landfill site there. Oh, the landfill is full. Okay, I'm going to tell this one to start emptying. We're going to build a couple new incinerators. Yeah, right now, oh my god, all of our landfills are full. Oh shit, my town's about to explode. We're going to have a massive garbage pileup. Everyone's going to get sick. Everyone's going to die. Everyone's going to start leaving. I'm going to spam out some incinerators really, really, really fast. But it will take them a while to be able to go and pick up all the garbage. Yes, I realize you guys are going to be unhappy. Trust me, you're going to be more happy this way than if the garbage is piling up. I realize some of these are industrial areas or residential areas, so they might be a little unhappy. I'm going to put one over here. Okay. This is so bad. Oh, and right, they need water, so let's make sure that we service some water over there. I think everywhere else is covered. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Okay. Incinerator status. Okay, so we have green incineration status now, which is good. Now, I don't remember if I actually do have to tell these guys to empty or not. If I tell you not to empty, I'm not sure if the incinerator, that's the oil power plant, I don't know if the incinerator goes to the landfill to pick up garbage. I know they go to homes. And I know that if I turn this on to be dumped, they will carry this garbage to the incinerator. So we're going to find out. We're going to revisit this soon. We're going to see if the landfill usage drops. So we do have green incineration status. So I'm hoping that it goes away. But right now, yeah, there's still going to be a backlog of garbage in these houses until the garbage trucks go by. You see all these people complaining? Garbage is piled up. How's our healthcare? Pretty poor here. We have 2 graves over here, but we don't actually have a clinic. Or wait, I was on the wrong mode. We do have clinics over here. Healthcare availability is fine. Let me go and actually put an actual hospital over here. There's a lot of high-density stuff. We'll probably be able to fill it up. So let me go, yeah, put it right here. They'll cover this area, make everyone super happy. Hospitals are a lot more expensive. They do have more ambulances, which is the big thing, but we may as well unlock more stuff. Wasted Zebras! Thank you for subscribing. I don't know why I like that name so much, but I do. Dump the garbage in the poop river. Yes, there you go. No one will care. Just go up to the bridge, dump it all there. You can see quite a few trucks are still coming in here, clogging up these intersections. trying to get here. We could upgrade this to a 6-lane road. The thing is, I'm not convinced it's going to solve any problems. Ooh, new areas and a crematorium. Big city, go, go. So, crematorium's an important part of our death care. Right now, our cemeteries are not full, but they are eventually going to fill up. Let me go, since there's still some sort of poor coverage over here, and put a crematorium right here. So these are bodies that they'll be burned. And that's fine. Means our graveyards will fill up a little less quickly. Look at all these oil fields. Ah. Oh, you know what we should do is name the dam. Let's name the dam. That's not the dam. This is the dam. You still producing crazy power? Still producing crazy power. So this is going to be the strutting. There, we'll put it 2 words. The strutting dam. It's a strutting dam. There we go. Named after another Twitch.tv subscriber. Where is my chat? I've lost my chat, you guys. There it is. Water treatment near the cemetery. What? Build some outflow plant pipes in front of the dam to get extra juice for your dam. You know what? I bet you that would work. I bet we could dump sewage in here just to get more water. I think the dam is capped out. I'm willing to bet it can't do any more than 1,600, like, as a game limit or something like that. It seems like an awfully convenient round number. I dug up a barrel full of glowing goo in my backyard. Who should I call? Goo Busters. Let's take a look at the pollution map mode. You know, we're pretty okay on pollution. There might be a little overflow here with some residences. Yeah, these residences are being overflowed by pollution. So let's go ahead. We don't have much in the way of parks right now. If a Kiss for Luck was watching my stream, she would be very disappointed. Let's go and actually replace some of these houses with a park. There'll be less people living there being affected by pollution, but the parks also make things nicer. Yeah, we need a lot more parks. Let's put down a Paradox Plaza. Graphite __. Thank you very much for subscribing. Trying to see if I can avoid demolishing too many buildings with this, but I don't know. So we got a Paradox Plaza. Then we can put down a plaza with picnic tables. Everywhere where it's like kind of reddish, we'll try to get... I like the big park. So this large playground. Yeah, I like that. Baldric's Cunning Plan. Hey. You know, I still have not watched all the Blackadder stuff. I really have to do that. We got a park with trees. Of course, you can make your own parks and things in the asset editor, too. Oh, I think it's too big. I don't think we can put it here. We'll have to take something smaller. What is this one that I've got? Plaza with trees. There we go. Very nice. We'll need a few more of those. Let's try to get this park with trees in somewhere. Oh, yeah, it's enormous. Holy crap. So it's going to replace some of our buildings, but, you know, it makes things nicer. La. Oh, look at that. I think the term here is inverted because it says high accessibility and low accessibility. I think the color coding is it's the other way around. I mean, I certainly associate blue with good here and red with bad. So I think the legend is just the graphic for the legend has to be flipped around. Again, it's pre-release, you guys. Fun times. Boom. A little bit more there. Nemesis 234. Lackned. Sounds nice and Scottish. And Cosmic Cries. See, alliteration names get you some extra attention. No, those are all good. Thank you very much for subscribing, all you guys, for the support for the stream. I'm really excited to be doing an extended live stream today for this game, which I've been pumped about for a long time, but I know I'm not the only one. That is not really efficient park placement. But there we go. Let's try to paint things. Well, we don't really have to worry about the industrial area. Over here, though, these poor guys are being neglected like crazy. Let's get some parks. Maybe right next to the cemetery over here. I'd like to get another one of these large parks in here. Oh, that's not the big one. This is the big one. Yeah, we can fit in here. It's going to destroy a few extra buildings. Oh, maybe there. That works. We're getting a lot of upgrades. Every time you see the green arrows go up, that's a building leveling up, which means more rent or more taxes for me. The higher up a building is, the more tax money they will pay. At least, I don't know, I'm assuming. So our population may be dropping here because, of course, we are replacing some of our buildings with these parks, but in the long run, it's going to be a good investment. Can I get it anywhere over here? It's hard because this is like the sort of concave part. Yeah, concave part of the curve, so it's hard to place these large buildings, which kind of makes sense. We're in a grand city! Solar power plant and a third loan. Well, why would we want a solar power plant when we have a damn dam? The damn dam is awesome. There we are. Maybe a little bit more. Oh, we're getting some color flips. Good stuff, and some upgrades. Take a look at the happiness levels. All right, if we take a look at the housing levels. Kamikaza 666. Hey, thanks for the subscription. A lot of people have 666 in their name. Have you noticed? Residential level. I actually find like this level up screen a little bit hard to read. In a sense, I might prefer if they didn't divide residential, commercial, office, and industrial and just gave us a flat color coding. You know, something like red, yellow, blue, or something. I don't know. Might just be me. Health levels. We've got some poor health over here, probably close to the industrial area. Let's compare with ground pollution. Yep, a little bit of pollution going on. So that's an excellent place, I would say, for a little small park. A little bit of greenery. Oh, it's this one's much bigger than I thought it was. There we go. This is a lot smaller. Let's actually put it right over here. And let's plop down some trees inside. I keep hearing ding, 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 ding as things keep leveling up. Probably should have done this ages ago. Again, I'm not very good at making like pleasant, livable areas. Yeah, see, all the houses keep leveling up. Tons of construction going on. The Amity residence upgrade underway. And it'll tell you, if you click on a building, if there's any chance of an upgrade and what it might need. Like here, they would like to upgrade if more of the citizens were educated. So, all right, that's good to know. So you need high land values, but you also need appropriate number of services. Oh, I like all these blue buildings. Master architects need to be covered by more services. All right, let's take a look. What kind of services? So you've got healthcare, you've got fire, you've got police, you've got garbage. You don't have any mass transit. That might actually be what you're complaining about. We don't have any set up in the city yet, and it feels like we might want to do that. Like, I love how I bought all these areas just to get to that dam, and I'm still, like, nowhere close to expanding over here. It's crazy. Do we have... Right, we have the train, and we can purchase another area. We don't have the cargo ships yet. What do you guys think about purchasing this spot right over here? There's some good train service. It's got more highway access. And what we can do is we can, from here, we can run the train, say along the highway here, and then maybe right over here put some train stations out. Ooh, they do generate a lot of traffic. Maybe like a cargo train station right in here. That way we'll take all these heavy trucks off the highway. I think that's pretty good. Mike, 999 UK. So now we have an upside down 666. Saying yes. Some people are saying go down. I don't know if we want to go down. Oh, there is... Right, there's a train track if we do go down over here. It doesn't it's far from the highway. But it's nice in its own sense. And then there's this spot over here. Yeah, because right over here there's also rail. Which we can't... We could technically get this rail into our town. It'd be a little tricky. It'd be easier if we had this spot over here. So we can just run the rail maybe on this side. And then cut across. A lot of people are shutting down. Okay, let's do a poll. Let's see what people want. So there's three possibilities. I'm going to call this left, this down, and this one up. And you know what? I'll put in right as well. This doesn't unlock any rail. In fact, unlocks very little actual usable space whatsoever. But it allows us to get full coverage over the island. Now, we can build on the island as is now, but obviously not in the southern part. Just, just the tip. So, up, left, down, right. So I'm going to do a straw poll right now. What tile to buy? Up, left, down, right. Sounds like a Konami code. multiple choice is allowed. So if you want to pick more than one, that's going to be okay. Where's the chat? Don't spam the chat, guys. You won't see the actual poll. We've got a straw poll going on here, so there's no sense in typing it multiple times. I won't be able to see it or read it. So just click the link. Click the straw poll link. And where did I put the results? Bam. And you can pick more than one if there's more than one that you like. I will take a bite of food. Thanks for the sub. That's our true. Alright. Poll is very close. 29% for down, 29% for left. 23 for right, 19 for up. Yeah, left and down keep flipping back and forth. Left's currently ahead by like 3 votes. And then next thing you know, down will be ahead. I'll spam the link a few more times. It's close enough we need some more votes. Oh man, I want to tune into some of these other streams. I'm going to have to check their VODs after. Although, on TV, I don't know. I can't remember if you can watch his VODs if you're not a subscriber. I guess I'll have to subscribe to him. Dam is still producing tons and tons of power. Slightly less. You can see the water flow varies ever so slightly. There's the one downside with the dam. It's not 100% consistent. Just like in real life. I mean, water flows differently. We've got a bit of a traffic issue here. I don't think that's much of a significant thing, though. I don't think people are really stalled here for an extended period of time, but maybe. I don't know what else I could do to improve things. All right, let's take a look at the poll one more time. Whatever the top one I click is going to be it. Left. Left is 1. Oh, it's 1% ahead. It's ahead by about 40 or 50 votes. So, okay. We are going to go and purchase this tile right over here for 12 grand. I'm going to pop out of there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by building the train station. So the train station has to be connected to road. So I'm going to go and hopefully this doesn't make traffic worse. Oh, I'm on an explicitly straight road, so let's do that. Now there's 2 train stations. We're just going to make the cargo one for now, which is the big one. This one here, cargo trains terminal. It's much, much bigger. Height too high. Oh, look how uneven the ground is here. Hold on. Let's get rid of this road. I'm going to see what would happen if I connect off of this part instead. I wonder if we can make that work. We may just have to build a train station somewhere else, because, yeah, there we go. That will work. Pop that down there. Notice the power is not properly connected. I don't think it really needs to be anymore, but let's make sure. Now that we've got who just Wombat Lad just subscribed. Hey, thank you very much.